Hey guys, it's AlluringSimmer here, and today we are actually going to be doing a farm and cabin tour. I thought it would be fun to show you guys a tour of my year 3 farm that I've been playing on my stream. Again, if you want to check that out, there will be a link in the description. But I've been working on this farm for a while now, and I feel like at this point it's pretty well established in terms of like the aesthetics. I would definitely like to work on it to like make it look a little bit nicer, but in terms of like functionality, it's been working really well so far. I've upgraded my cabin once, and I have like a bunch of farm buildings, and I just think it's been going well. So I thought I'd share with you guys, maybe give you guys a few tips for your farms. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Feel free to give it a like if you enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will be back on Friday with the next part of the Let's Play, and I will see you guys in the video. So let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a tour of my cabin and my farm. So far I'm still working on it, so during the winter of year 2, I removed a lot of things that I had as like decoration because my plan was in year 3 to kind of like renovate the farm and make it look a little bit more organized. But I'm going to show you how it looks as is, and then if you want to check out my Twitch, which I'll have in the description, you'll be able to see how we update it, because I most likely will renovate it and make it look nicer on stream. And I will be continuing with our Let's Play on Friday, but I just thought it'd be fun to, you know, share what I've done so far in this farm for people who haven't seen it yet. So over here we have Sebastian's room. So Sebastian is the villager that my character got married to, so his room was like, came as is, but I added the little bear that I got from the museum because I just thought it matched like the color scheme, and then I added an obsidian vase that I had because I didn't really know where else to put it. It's kind of out of place in the house, so I might possibly change like the floors to match the room rather than vice versa, because you can't change anything about like the room add-on, it's just what it is. So if I can find a floor that matches that just to make it look, you know, not like a whole separate part of the house, then I will do that. So over here is our bedroom. We have a little phone with a chair over here that you can sit on if you want. And the phone you can actually use, it's functional to call the store owners, so you can check on their inventory and their store hours. I have my little chest here where I keep all of my clothes and all my cloth. I'm probably going to need another chest soon. And then we have 2 looms, because I have 2 sheep, and also I have a rabbit that occasionally drops wool, so it's just easy to just drop all the, you know, wool that I get in there and get the cloth. And over here is kind of like a random chest, but it's mostly where I keep like extra decor tools and like things that I use like more so every day, you know. And then over here we have our kitchen and living area. There's Sebastian right there, and I put this little like bookshelf that kind of matches Sebastian's vibe, so I thought I'd make it look like, you know, obviously a cabin that I want, but also, you know, add in features that look like he added it in, if that makes sense. And then we have our kitchen with a little dining area. I can show you guys inside the fridge. We have some food, some of these things that I've made, some of these things are just like, some of them aren't necessarily food items, but, you know, they're things that I can use to either make food or just things that I can use that I felt makes sense putting it in the fridge. And then over here we have our stove. Oh, apparently I can make a pale broth, which looks really good. So I actually unlocked quite a few recipes, which is nice. And honestly, I would say once you have the money to do so, it wouldn't necessarily have to be like the first big purchase you make, but I would recommend like getting the kitchen, because all those like crops and like small food items that you gather over time can be turned into things that will give you like more energy and health, and it's more useful to carry less items that give you more health and energy than having to carry like so many items that you have to constantly be eating, especially like when you're in the mines. And then we have our jukebox that we got as a gift. We have our TV, obviously, and then we have a little calendar over here so we can check all their birthdays right from our house. It's more about convenience. It's not that hard to just go to Pierre's and check the calendar, but it is convenient to not have to do that. So this is what our farm is looking like right now. Obviously, I want to add some more seeds down here to like fill in that space. And we have our first iridium sprinkler, which is really nice. I have my little beehives over here. The flowers are still growing, and then the beehives will produce honey. And then we're gonna go up here. So in here is my chicken coop. So we have duck, we have a duck, we have 3 chickens, and then a void chicken, and then we have a rabbit. So that's an example of the rabbit like dropping the hole. And the chicken statue that I think we got from the museum as well. I just put it in here because I thought it would be cute. I really like that the update allows you to put like furniture into the farm buildings now. And again, as I was saying, I normally have like a path that leads up to the barn, and I added like fencing around, but because a lot of it decayed over time, like during the winter, I just removed it all because I want to replace it with either like stone or iron, just so it doesn't decay as quickly. And then over here we have all our like larger farm animals. So we have 2 pigs, we have 2 cows, we have 2 sheep and 1 goat, and this is what we have going for us so far. I might probably add like more farm buildings eventually, but for now we just have the 1 for each. And then over here I have an extra cabin in case I ever do decide to like invite someone else to this save. Obviously I'm already in year 3, so it's well established, but there's still like a lot that you can do in the game. So if I ever want to have like a friend on to just play with me, then there's a cabin there for that. I have my little mill over here where you can make wheat. You can make something else. I think you can make rice with it, if I'm not mistaken. But so far I've only made the wheat flour. And then you go in here, and I bought these little wood panels from one of the like festivals. I think it was the winter one. I wish I had bought more so I could have covered the whole floor, but I think it looks cute how it is just because it like fit in line with all the stuff on the left side. So this is just a shed. In here I have a bunch of stuff that I want to turn into wine, and then on the right side I have all these random like gems and things that I can use either as gifts, or like sometimes you can use them to make clothes, and I just leave them in there. And then we have a fireplace, so at night when it's dark I can just turn that on if I'm in here. And then over here we have pretty much anything that's like ore related, and then diamonds. So I have an extra furnace, I have like iridium ore, iron. I should probably organize this. It's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna save the state, but you can see all the things that I have. I don't have much iridium. If you know how to get iridium easily, please let me know. I'm pretty sure that you have to get it through like the desert mine to like find it more often, but so far I haven't found that much, so we're still looking. And then over here I have like outdoor decor things, not really decor, but like things for like paths, fence. Those are like the main things that I have here. If I have like extras, then I just leave it in there, so I can use it later if I want to. In here I have fiber, clay, pine cone, maple seeds. I would keep acorns in here as well when I get them, and then I turn them into the field snacks. And then I have 2 fiddlehead ferns, which I'm not really sure what the purpose of them is, but I have them, so they're there. And then you go down here and I keep like farming stuff, especially like in the winter when I don't really have any crops besides the ones in the greenhouse. I'll just put all the stuff in here to keep it organized. Like the watering can I don't really need, because then I just set up the greenhouse with sprinklers so I don't have to water them. And then we have our mayo press, or mayonnaise machines, or cheese press, I think that's what it's called. I could check. Yeah, so mayonnaise machine, cheese press, and then we have all our kegs, which are all making wine right now. And then if you go down here, pretty much this path leads down to this area. So originally I used this spot more often. I used it more so in the beginning. I can still use it for things, but I really wanted to be able to make clothes in my game, and the only way you can make clothes is by unlocking like the spot in Emily's house to make the stuff, and to do that you have to find a piece of cloth. So I realized I learned that you can make cloth with newspaper by recycling it. You get like, it's like a really slim chance that it will turn into cloth, but there is a chance. So what I would do is I would just sit here and like fish all day, and then I would take all the newspaper I found and just recycle it all and hope that one day I would get cloth. And I remember I was going to like put all my stuff in the recycler, and I put like at least 3 in there, and the first 2 came out with, I think they turned into torches if not cloth, I could be wrong. And I was just like, oh, okay, I'm probably not gonna get any cloth. So I think I went to sleep because it was late in the day, and then I came back out and there was a piece of cloth, and I was so happy that I can make clothes. And then once you have sheep, or you have a rabbit, like it's much easier to get wool because they produce wool pretty much every day or every other day, something like that. So it's, right now I have like 29 pieces of cloth that are extra, and I don't really change my clothes that often, but it's just fun to like make golden clothing items that you can make because there's a lot of options. So now we're gonna head up here. So my farm right now, it's a little bit messy only because it's only day 3 of spring, year 3. So usually in winter, like everything dies and there's not like much, you know, vegetation or anything to clear out. And then I didn't really like work on the layout of the farm or like decorating and stuff because I was just like, it's not gonna look that great in the winter. I had like little Christmas decorations and stuff out, but then I, you know, packed those up. So right now, when I start playing more on this save again, I'm probably gonna have to clear out a lot of the space and start adding more things to just make the farm look a little bit better. So here is my greenhouse. So I have a little fruit tree in here. I'm thinking about adding more because again, your greenhouse allows you to like plant things that are out of season. So you can plant trees on the side, which is really nice. So you can just plant like as many trees as you want, and you'll have those if you need them. And the faster you unlock it with the bundles, the easier it'll get for you. I think I can't remember which one you unlock it with. If I could remember, then I would say I think it might be the one that you have to like get the specialty fruits for. But if it's not that one, then it would be good to upgrade your greenhouse as soon as possible, because then you can just plant a bunch of fruit trees in your greenhouse and have the fruits that you need for that bundle. Then over here we have our mailbox, our little bait bin or a worm bin. We have a Sebastian's motorcycle, and then we have our shipping bin. And then this chest out here is just like more furniture items, so you can see our like Christmas stuff is in here. I have an extra fridge. I'm thinking about upgrading, well, if I have someone else play on the save, I'll have them upgrade their cabin and then just give them the extra fridge because I really don't need it. I was kind of hoping that you could put the fridge in the house even though you don't have a kitchen, but I kind of get why you can't. And then back here I have a kiln, which I almost never use, although it does turn, I think, wood into coal. So it's useful if you are running low on coal and you have a lot of wood. But I haven't personally found a use for it. I also didn't craft it. I think it was one of the gifts I got from doing one of the bundles, but you know, it's there. So yeah, this is an example. When it's late at night, I can just turn on the little fireplace and it looks really cute. But that is pretty much it for my farmhouse and farm and how it looks in year 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see a farm tour for year 3 when we do that in the save that we're doing for the Let's Play. Also, let me know what you guys want to see happen in that Let's Play, if there's something you want to happen in particular. And be sure to check out my Twitch if you haven't already. It'll have a link in the description, and check out all my other social media if you want to keep in touch and know when I'm going live or like when a new video is going to come out. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.